Geeta Mohan for more on this. Geeta, the first of its kind. Donald Trump, of course, says this is political persecution. But what more can you tell us about how this case proceeds from this point?
Well, a very interesting day in New York, Gaurav. We will be tracking what really happens over there, but there are a few things that are going to happen. Now, former President Donald Trump is going to reach the court. There are going to be photographers. Around 5 photographers have been identified who will be allowed inside the court for a few minutes, more than a few minutes, in fact, to take photographs. And then they'll be sent out before the arraignment begins. There are going to be no mug shots of the president. There certainly will be only photographs that would be allowed. No mug shots. He will not be handcuffed, as we've already reported. And then after the arraignment, the former president will then go back to Florida, and there is where he is going to hold a televised address.
Stay with me for a moment, Geeta. I want to bring in Lenka on this. Lenka, you're on ground. What's happening? Is there an apprehension there could be clashes between Trump supporters and those who are opposed to him? Lenka, can you hear me? Okay, give me a moment as I try and reestablish that link. There are a large number of journalists on ground. Also with me is Ambassador Navtej Sarna, former Indian ambassador to the United States. Puneet Ahluwalia is former candidate for Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. He's a Republican supporter. Prakash Shah is a former national trustee of the Democratic National Convention, a Biden supporter. I want to quickly once again try and bring in Lenka White. Lenka, if you can hear us, what's happening on ground right now?
You know, on the ground, the atmosphere is really tense. There are so many people here. It's really hard to know and see what is going on. There are many journalists, many Trump supporters, but also some people against Trump. Everyone is screaming. They are loud. And, you know, police people are all the time harassing you for standing in places you shouldn't be standing in. There are also many barricades all around me, so many streets are actually closed and you cannot get through them, so you have to walk around instead of going straight somewhere. The atmosphere is very interesting and everyone is patiently waiting for Donald Trump to arrive. The times have been changing. Some were saying he will arrive at 11. You know, now it's almost 1, and there are new reports that he might arrive at 2 p.m. Okay. So it's really unclear, but everyone is waiting.
And we'll get you multiple shots. Lenka, stay with me for a moment.